Charity Gaming Guild presents the Nat Pun Podcast.
Welcome everyone, and it's me, Andy. Well, should I actually say it's me, the Nemophilist Andy?
Sure, that's how we say it.
Yes, and we're here to look back on the episode last week of G Steps Up. I am joined, as always, by the Dendrophile Bertie.
Hello.
The Dendrologist John.
Hello. That's how that's something to do with like head and shoulders.
Yeah, and the Bastardist Dash.
Thanks, Andy. Love you too.
Which is, I think that's the Latin word for bastard in a forest, though.
Us in a forest.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because we were in a forest. We all know what happened. And we all know who was responsible.
G.
It's
always G's fault.
It's always G's fault, yeah. So, started the episode, Lady P was creating some sort of portal to send us back, but something went awry, and we weren't actually able to hear her say, "Oh shit," because we were kind of sucked into the portal midway through the "oh shit" moment.
Yes.
What were you thinking?
Oh shit. That's what I was thinking. I was suspicious of whether it was a real oh shit or a oopsie, I made a mistake. Oh no, where did I send them?
I would never have done that to you.
No, she was a bit of a cowbag.
She just wants to win. That's what she's just send us to the wrong place so she can win. Yeah.
Because the plan was to go to Minster, not Master, with the view of getting the Heartwood recurve from Jarl. What's his face?
Gerard Road.
Yes, that's the one. But we weren't convinced we were heading that way, were we?
No. No, so we did a few checks and realised it had gone wrong. Had no way really of stopping it. I'm curious as to what spells you thought I might have that could have influenced that.
I had no idea. I just want to try and get him to suggest something. I often think with spells that player characters have, you get sucked into using them just as they're written.
Yeah.
But if the flavour of the spell can work in some other way, then why shouldn't you be able to do that? Just expending resources, spending spell slots. I'm stricter with it on cantrips because there's no resource you spend. If you spend a leveled spell and want to do something different with it, why not?
Yeah. I think the problem is I had nothing. So that level of spell, if you look through Adonis' spell list, it's like, fireball, fiery phrases, burning hands, and all that sort of stuff.
I think you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, he's just fire.
Just fire.
He's
There's
fire.
nothing useful in there at all. No utility magic at all.
Fire.
Fire.
But you were the only one who kind of, well, you knew something had gone wrong. You kind of thought something was going to go wrong purely because you didn't trust Lady P. I think G was just going with the flow. He wasn't really aware until we saw something. You were carrying, Adonis was carrying a rather unusual backpack.
Yes. The little girl, creepy, was she invisible? Ethereal?
Ethereal, I think that's right.
Yes.
Incorporeal.
Yes, because G did kind of try to swim across in the portal winds or whatever to grab her, but of course his hand just passed straight through.
Yeah. I tried to burn his hands or same thing.
Just got a hot butt.
You were just screaming, that's the word.
Yeah, I was just top.
Would you like to recreate that?
Because I was spinning, I was cartwheeling.
So it's a Doppler effect.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was interested to know if it wasn't fixable, where we would have ended up. I think part of me was like, no, let's just go where we're going. Let's just go
See
on
what
an
happens.
adventure.
Yeah, tell you if you want to know.
Yeah, where would we have
what the
ended up?
purpose of that is. You have ended up in more or less the same place, but directly on top of the cultists. So the worse you did, the worse situation you ended up in. So you maybe have landed inside that red glowing energy straight away and then just struck straight into a fight. Whereas because Donna sorted it out, you were able to get a little bit away from that and struck a deal with the girl. All those bits and pieces all played in quite nicely.
Yeah, because Adonis did burn a third level spell slot, didn't he, to try and remedy it, but without any joy. And then you had a little tete-a-tete with our piggybacking friend.
Yeah, I still can't work out whether she's good or bad. Like, Adonis still doesn't fully know either. As a player, I can't figure out. Like, above table, I have no idea whether to trust her, not trust her. Part of me says trust her, but then stuff happened even later in this episode and the one before. It's like, no, don't trust that.
Yeah, she's
But then,
she's
you know,
done a lot of stuff
Maybe
that's
she's just got a creepy mouth.
questionable. Oh my god. Yeah.
Just got one of those
Yeah,
like,
I think
detached jaw things.
if he was still around, I don't think G would be trusting her anymore.
What do you mean? We haven't got there yet. Have any of you played the Witcher games
What, board games or computer games?
on computer?
Yes.
You know, there's like the little child type of creature that has got the massive eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I picture every time I picture this creature. So
Oh, okay.
in my head, it's absolutely terrifying. So when you mentioned the bit about the jaw, I was like, no, don't make it worse.
So, yeah, so Adonis actually made a little pact with her that she would agree to help us out in return for us helping her, but she wasn't specific as to what she wanted.
Yeah, I didn't feel like there was enough time to go into a negotiation whilst we were flying through a portal. So I thought I'll just go with it, rather than end up wherever we would have ended up. It would only have ended up badly. That's my theory.
But at the same time, now knowing where we would have ended up, surely it would have been better for her if we'd got there quicker. So it's even more suspicious that she helped, air quotes, and put us further away to allow them more time to complete their ritual than going, right, you're going to help me? Cool. Because we wouldn't have known any different. If she put us on top of the cultists straight away, it would have been like, oh, well, we're where we need to be, but maybe this is just us filling out the second part of her agreement. We'll just bang there straight away.
But we may have had some sort of foresight into what risks we had with regard to the ejection from the portal, because Adonis and G were kind of a bit bleh when we came out, resulting in a disadvantage on our next roll, which would have potentially been an attack roll. So maybe she was thinking, well, let's get them prepared before they meet these cultists rather than throw them in when they might be surprise attack and all sorts of shit going on. I don't know. I don't tend to know the mind of a creepy, boggle-eyed girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that image in my mind now.
Yeah. Yeah, sit with that.
Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it? But it's very well played, Ash, because it is a proper. Is she? Isn't she?
That's kind of what I'm going for. Is like you're not like. It's like the distendable morph thing. It's like everything looks like it's good, and there's all this golden light, and everyone's getting healed. But then she also distended her jaw and crammed Tasha's soul into her mouth. That's not normal.
No.
I would also she didn't do anything creepy before she was dead. Like, all the creepy stuff happened after she died.
Yeah.
Her only crime
Well, we don't
beforehand was
know.
being lost in the woods.
Well, that's
No,
true.
really. 'Cause
Yeah, we don't know that.
She could have been.
We didn't give her
worse.
a chance. She could have
been worse before she
could have
died.
been, but we don't know that. No.
Yeah.
She was dead.
She could have been some hag.
Could have been.
Mm. So we were spat out of this portal. And then we had to try and get our bearings, which was made more difficult by virtue of the fact that we'd witnessed Haven's shatter from the plane. Well, not plane as in the airplane.
From the Boeing.
Yeah. Looking at the little portal down there.
I did wonder whether any of you are going to remember that you'd made a map.
Completely forgot. So, yeah, we didn't actually go straight to the map, did we?
No, you didn't.
So initially we were just trusting on Adonis's. Oh, it's that way.
Feel like an instinct.
Yeah.
And then G decided,
Asking questions.
yeah, do you know what? Maybe I'll go up and have a little look on up the tree, which still didn't really help, other than the fact I saw a coastline, or he saw a coastline.
You knew we were heading into the forest, which
Yeah,
roughly we'd need to be in the middle-ish of the forest of the city, though. We know that, don't we? So,
yeah, but how certain were we that the city would even exist anymore, let alone or whether it would have been on a coastline because of the way that the land is split?
Very true.
It could have actually been right on the coast of the new coastline I saw. But that's what we remembered, the maps. Especially the one that Vespa drew in crayon, I think.
Mine was brilliant. I was
That
following it.
smiley face,
Yeah.
little sun in the corner.
Yeah. Little compass, but it's slightly off.
This is where the happy people live.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, but before that, sorry, when we were ejected from the portal, Adonis did kind of just over his shoulder and say to the creepy girl, "Thanks, I owe you one," or something along those lines, which Vesper overheard.
Yes, and was very concerned, having known what she, assuming that it was the girl that you said that to, because we saw her, but then going, she done some weird shit before. What is she going to ask of you? Why would you put yourself in that position? But also, you didn't really have a choice. Oh no!
But it's not just putting himself in that position; it's putting all of us in that position.
I think for me, it's in my head. It's like you have the Avengers, and they're like their HQ, and they have to have like a janitor service at their HQ that helps clean. I'm like, we're the equivalent of that janitor service. We're not those big heroes. We just happen to be like, oh, I was just cleaning here. You want me to go on a quest? Oh yeah, sure. And I'm like, we're not. We are not equipped for this.
I've now got this mental image of someone like from Shield walking into the Avengers headquarters, not fully understanding the organisational hierarchy.
Yeah.
Just grabbing 4 janitors and just throwing them on a plane.
Yeah.
It's like,
Quick! Grab your shield. Like, okay. It's just a dustbin lid.
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I love it. So as we were about to set off, I mean, I think using the maps, which again, G was superior ranger abilities.
Did you not get a nat 20 on that check?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think you might have done.
It might be my T-shirt.
Mm.
My T-shirt has given me luck because I think I rolled more than one nat 20.
For reference, he's wearing a t-shirt with 2 D20s on, both of them on a 20, and it says, yes, they are natural. And they're above his bosoms.
My moobs. What?
This is why you said my moves, and then admired them for a second or two. Before moving on.
Well, they are natural,
Yeah.
of course.
I grew them myself.
So we
For a little
we
bit
kind of
for Ronald McDonald's.
we kind of established the appropriate direction to go, but Adonis had an urge. Talk to us about your urge, Adonis. Oof, buddy.
As soon as you said it, I thought you were going to say it to poop.
wow.
Then I was silently giggling to myself for a little while you guys were having a serious conversation.
That's what for the episode. Adonis has had to poop.
Well, yeah, so had an urge to go to the site where G killed and we buried the girl's body. Which was very much being sort of forced in. I think I failed a wisdom check to kind of get that. So casually asked G to kind of guide us there and try to make up some what sounded like a reasonable excuse.
Yeah, and G was kind of dead set against it. He didn't think anything good would come of that, and it was proven
Not many, yeah.
right in the end.
Yep.
How different would this adventure have been had G not slit that girl's throat? Would it still kind of gone on the same, or was that quite a pivotal kind of, oh, okay.
It was a pivotal moment. I don't think I expected you to kill the girl. I think she had a different role in things, so it just changes the narrative a little bit.
Okay.
I don't want
Sorry.
to give you too much because I might give stuff away.
So it's just interesting if it's like
Well, because she's alive again now, isn't she?
She is.
it took 13 episodes to get her back to where she was meant to be.
I want to hear Ash do a Bobby accent, though.
You won't be down the brother.
Oh,
I want to hear her speak with Tasha's voice. That's never going to be creepy now again. Right, she can distend her jaw, she can do all of that, but as soon as she speaks, it's like, oh, it's adorable.
Yeah, that,
It's also one of them
Yeah, the way
accents
you-
where it only sounds right in an adult. So when you hear a kid with a Brummy accent, it's like, oh, that's cute, but a little bit strange.
yeah. So without giving anything away, I can't elaborate on what I was about to say. But what you did with Tash kind of messed up one of my plans.
Yeah.
Not that you care.
No.
No, I
Okay.
don't think so. Thank you.
Plans for with regards to.
I can't say. Without, I could let you in on the secret when other ears aren't listening.
He means us. We can go and then you can let the listeners know and then we can listen to the episode. And
Oh no, because they'll give away what's going to happen next week. No,
How do you
not
know?
next week. 3 weeks time.
Secret squirrel moment. Isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Secret.
So you're talking about.
You guys.
The nipple tassels.
Oh, right, yeah. Nipple tassels.
So G kind of reluctantly agreed because he realised okay, nothing wrong with nipple tassels.
So that was
Nipple tackles. Quick, get him on the nipples.
a whole different thing.
Two footage.
Wrestling move.
And he's not allowed to play rugby anymore.
No. Oh yeah, no.
My mind went to fishing tackle, so I don't know where you got.
Yeah, those barbed hooks.
Being used as
He went to wrestling and rugby, mine went to fishing tackle.
nipple bobbing in the water.
Dips a boob in. Right.
Take a nibble.
Hey, nipple.
Nibble on your nipple.
Okay, this is,
Nibble.
this is taking a very different direction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Expect.
So reluctantly, G agreed to take it there because he realised he didn't know the land well enough with its reconfiguration. The only way he could guarantee avoiding going there was to actually go away from Timberminster, but even he wasn't that selfish.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for someone to challenge.
No challenge here.
No challenge? No, okay. He was a changed man.
Eventually, he died.
And he went from alive to dead.
So he kind of, he was leading the way, and then he came up close to where he believed the grave of this young girl was, and he saw this sort of red hazy light, and he got a bit panicky and decided not to lead anymore.
Yep, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Which I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a purple haze.
Purple haze, purple haze.
Thanks.
That was quite scary that we
Yeah.
broke out into the same song in unison.
It's all I could have asked for.
It's scary to listen to.
What, just because we can sing?
Yes.
Yes, that is why. Yes.
Yes.
So what was Adonis thinking when he saw the purple haze? Red haze.
Just read the event around, I don't mind.
So honestly, after feeding you the slightly BS line of, oh, well, perhaps someone's desecrated the body kind of thing to try and get you to go there, thinking we'd find absolutely nothing, maybe just an empty grave or something like that. It was like, oh, we better actually go and sort that out. That doesn't feel quite right. So yeah, he felt he better go for it. And perhaps if we sorted it, put the girl to rest, she'd leave us alone. Because he's not sure either, but he knows that she shouldn't be up and about.
Mhm.
So
And what about Vesper? What was she thinking when she approached the red haze, which she finally saw by borrowing a donkey's glasses?
For like a split second, just a split second until I realised how stupid it was. I was like, oh, maybe it's the guards from Timber and this, like, you know how you have like work lights? She was like, oh, maybe they found it and they're like doing what, but then when you said desecrate, and I was like, I'm not sure I fully understand what desecrated means, because I was like, are there different types of desecration of a body? I'm like, is it like Weekend at Bernie's? That's desecration, but also stealing from a body is desecration. I wasn't
Are we
quite
talking
sure.
legally? Like, I would imagine legally there's probably different levels of desecration.
Yeah.
But
I did think you meant like weird sex things, and I was like, ew. That's the problem. Is I was like, that's why I gave you the look I did at the time. I was like, why did Adonis jump straight to that?
See, I was
I used the right
thinking.
word, didn't I? Desecration
You
is the
did.
right
You
word. Yeah.
did,
it's
but
my
me, isn't it?
understanding that's the issue.
I'm trying to make sure I did
Yeah.
the right word. Use the wrong word.
When you use that word, my mind went straight to coconut, but
Coconut,
that's
yeah.
desiccated, not desecrated.
Desiccated. Yes, this is desiccated corpse. We sprinkle it on the top of the cupcakes. Very good, very good.
It's not defecated, which is where the urge to poop came from, is it?
No,
No.
that's right. All the different facateds.
Defecated.
You're facated. But yeah, I was thinking,
Pontificated.
expecting maybe the guys from Timberminster might have been there, and we were kind of coming in to see potentially
Something weird
be in
going.
trouble, because we were like, oh, by the way, there's a body out there, and the Jarl would be there and be like, what the fuck did you guys do?
My niece, what have you done?
Yeah. There was a split second of, oh no.
That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We re-record the episode.
Quick.
Do a what if roleplay.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, G was hanging back because he could see the red glowy stuff, and he didn't think they were work lights. He thought this looks a bit.
In G's mind, red equals danger.
Yeah. Danger, G, danger. So yeah, he was hanging back, bow out, just going to say side. He's what?
I just went, wee. You said bow out.
Bow out, yes.
Wee.
His large recurve.
Wee. I was more of a compound man.
Huge draw strength.
Tiny action.
It's a repeater though. Very strong.
Oh, a bit of archery jokes for you
There
there.
we go. And then we go straight back to Birdie's very strong cock.
Very, very strong cock. Very, very strong cock.
Without context, you listeners are so lucky.
Come to an event and ask us about it in person. We'll tell you
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, and just watch my face when you come up and go, could you explain very, very strong cock to me?
We can recreate it.
Split second of being confused and being like, how dare you?
So Adonis is kind of
Was G thinking of running away at that point? Was he thinking of like staying out of it and actually maybe buggering off?
no.
Okay.
He was never going to run away because I think by this point in his own development, his character development, Tash had kind of convinced him he needed to change.
Mm-hmm.
If he was going to be respected at all, I think that the idea of him, although he wasn't aware it was going to happen quite that quickly, but the idea of him dying and being despised was perhaps more fearful than dying and at least being respected.
Okay.
And he knew that he had to change as a person if he was going to achieve the latter.
Okay.
So he wouldn't have abandoned us, which is evident by the fact that when he did
Wait,
see the old
just
fireball
from-
going off.
What I can recall of the episode prior to that, it was,
He didn't speak to us.
yeah, he literally didn't speak to us and gave off a very, well, as soon as we're back, I'm going my own way kind of vibe. So I think it was just a bit of a,
Oh yeah, he didn't necessarily believe he had to change fully with you. He kind of thought that maybe he'd burnt the bridges with you, but still wanted to at least fulfill his obligation with regard to the party. And then at that point, if he had won you over, great. If not, he would move on and try with another group.
sad that it's only after he died that we kind of thought, oh, he was all right.
Well, you don't know that because you don't know what he did.
You don't know what I don't know.
No, I do know. So Adonis decided to go into the red haze. Were you kind of
Why?
Yeah, why? Good question. Why?
It's essentially, in the Adonis' mind, if there's a little girl in trouble, even if she's dead and he can help her, he will do. That's it.
There you go.
Thought process of I'll go first, you guys wait.
Because she's attached to me. So if it was her causing it,
Okay. So
You would
you'll
hear
go on
me
the basis that she was just in there
I
like
will say
having a
squishy.
rave.
If she's in there having a rave, I walk in, bush, 200 psychic damage. You guys go, yeah, he's
Okay.
dead. Walk away.
Yes, because Nick's. You kind of,
Yeah.
you kind of instructed everyone to stay back, and Nick's did, as did G, but Vesper decided that
Whole 5.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'll give you some alone time.
Yeah, I'll let him think that he's on his own. But we're still within distance from me. My arm just comes through the red haze. I'm like, shield! I knew this would happen.
I was expecting to say something like, well, what we'll do is we'll stealth in around the sides. We'll do like a 2-pronged attack. Or
It was the moment when you gave Patch a little scratch on the head and I went, oh, fuck, we could have just sent Patch in and then you could have just like looked through his eyes or something or just been like, yeah, what's going in there, Patch? And he'd be like, wow, wow.
That was in case you never saw Patch again.
Oh,
yeah,
not just because he's super cute.
was super cute.
He was...
He stinks. Also. You keep forgetting he's a stinky little old
He is
Jack
absolute. I think she's just got used to it now.
I doubt any of you smell particularly fresh.
No. No, there aren't many
Definitely not
options.
Ginger
And a
Hall.
half. No.
No.
I'll build a shower into the next episode
Thank
for
you.
you if you need it.
Yeah, can we go to like a bath, spa?
Mm.
Not the place.
I can use my new bathroom if we go back to mine.
Oh, we're not going to have to use the outhouse anymore. So generous.
Oh, yeah, that's Piston's garden.
No, you will.
From,
Those
but
plants need water.
from upstairs. You can use the bathroom, but you can't
And the
use the
windows.
bathroom.
So when you stepped through and you saw what you saw, was it kind of different to what you were expecting?
Yeah, definitely wasn't what I was expecting. I
Wasn't a
don't
rave.
think we've seen any other cultists really yet. It definitely wasn't a rave. I was hoping it was a rave, but it wasn't.
You only get that sort of shit in Chris's games. He hates nightclubs and raves.
Yeah.
That's the shit he does.
But yeah, a bit different.
We
But,
haven't come
yeah.
across cultists.
We haven't.
Yeah.
But anyone wearing long, dark red robes is
Yeah.
clearly,
I think I wrote down
Evil.
cultists before you actually confirmed. I was like,
clearly cultists.
typical cultist garb. They all shop at the same place. That's the thing. It's like cultists. They're
Maroon
you
hooded robes.
literally walk into a party and like they're cultists over there. What? What? There's no brain to them to be like, oh, maybe we could wear something like normal clothes, and then people won't know we're all part of a cult, and we can be a little bit more subtle. No, you want to join a cult? Yes, put on a robe. You can't be in the cult unless you're wearing a robe.
They only do red.
Yeah,
And
then they
long.
distinguish them by colours. Yeah. What? Oh, you're in the red cult. We're in the green cult. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
none of them wear bright yellow
No,
with flowers
no,
on.
it's not
do
happy
they?
like tie dye.
Yeah.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
With a sunflower cultist.
I think the idea of the cultist robes is to hide their identity from each other.
From each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit fucking
But they
stupid
have
as well,
so
isn't
they're
it?
cultists to everybody else. That's
Yeah.
the thing, isn't it?
But then also, you could be like, right, we need to get a load of cultists together. So we've got this big event going up. People turn up. I can't say that I'm a cultist because we're not supposed to know each other. How do I know who's a cultist and who's not a cultist? It's just a really stupid thing. It makes no sense. Oh, we are all part of this cult, but none of us knows who each other are. Sorry. I just...
You know full well a couple of them are carriage sharing to get to the event, though.
Oh, God, absolutely. They all turn up in the same car and then put
Steve,
their
I'll
hoods
pick
on.
you up at 7.
Yeah. It's like the Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club.
And three of
But
them
everyone
are
knows.
halflings standing on each other's shoulders, wearing just a single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they only come in one size.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They have to wear masks as well so you can infiltrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got one guy who's forgotten the right mask, so he's got like a clown mask on because he didn't have the white mask. His kid had to take it to school for an arts and crafts day. They just don't think it through.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry,
Yes.
I caught this rat.
We're going to bump into a cult in like 15 episodes' time. There's a bunch of middle-aged ladies wearing floral dresses. That's their culture.
Yes, please. That would be incredible.
And if we have any
Yeah,
cultists
Nichols
out there
actually
listening,
was.
if you could send us some notes on the colour of your robes.
Yes. If you're in a cult.
So you were confronted by this scene. The grave had obviously been desecrated, as
Yep.
opposed to
Defecated.
yeah.
Which then makes so much
the
more
body-
sense once you describe the scene.
The body had been strung up in the trees, and they were these cultists performing some sort of ritual. What if the ritual had gone through to completion? What would have happened?
Can't tell you.
You can't. You can tell us.
I can.
You are
I could.
physically capable
I am
of
physically
telling us.
capable of telling you. I won't tell you because you don't even know what the cultists were, who they were there for, representing, what they were trying to do.
Yeah, we
Maybe
never-
that's part of a bigger story.
They're the cult
Can
of
I ask a
Tarbury.
question about
Yeah.
that? Given the size of the trees, how many feet of rope did they have to use to get tied up?
I mean,
Because it was
Exactly
like
50.
because it was hands and feet around
50
them
on each limb.
massive trees.
Yeah.
50 on each limb.
Wow. Luckily,
See-
there was 4 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
Every
50
adventurer has 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah.
Now, Adonis kind of ruined one of G's plans as well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
You didn't communicate you had a plan.
I didn't until I suddenly thought, oh, that'd be good, and I won't say anything because it would be funny, and then you ruined it.
Oh.
What was
How
it?
did I ruin it? And
Well,
what was
because
the plan?
your wings came out and you came up and sort of spread. You put yourself between the cultist leader and the girl's body, and then you picked her up. I was going to use the rope trick to put me rope up next to her, and I was going to go up and cut down. Oh, I so
Sorry,
desperate to
mate.
use my rope trick.
Well, and now you never will.
I never will.
Ah. Even if you come back to life, you probably never will.
So yeah, so you saw you were confronted by this appalling scene, and your desire to help the dead girl, you unleashed a fireball.
Yes,
Mm.
absolutely. What else do you do in that situation as a with fire wizard? Scorching rays? No.
Yeah.
Fireball.
I didn't ask how damp the ground was in the middle of the forest.
Hey,
No,
you
it's.
never know.
I mean,
I
it
might
makes
have killed
sense.
some.
They would have been close enough together.
Yeah.
It was a good visual indicator for us. Well, I don't because in my head it was like we couldn't see through it, so it was just like a
Just suddenly flashes.
yeah. It's like oh, the disco started.
Yes.
But then you did say actually help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, would the dome of red hazy light have prevented any sounds?
No.
So potentially we'd have heard any chanting, and we'd have certainly heard the explosions of the fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really know what else to do. There was too many of them for any of the other spells to hit all of them. Five was a big spell. That
Just
Scorching ray.
yeah, just a suggestion.
And bounced it around. There's a few other things, but fire was much more fun.
I mean, another suggestion would have been, guys, help! That could have worked.
Well, that's what I did. That's what I-
Just with the fireball.
Guys, help!
And that put us in combat.
And what's
So
the
you-
combat?
What a combat.
What's that combat?
So the first person to react was Vespa, charging straight in. 'Cause
No. No, it wasn't. I was quite low in the initiative actually.
Oh, in the initiative, yeah.
So I think
Okay.
actually them cultists got in on you before I'd actually managed to get in there. So it was just my
Yeah.
random arm with the shield, like, stay still!
Got the fireball like a
protecting you.
free attack, didn't we? And then I was, quite low. Cultist got in.
Yeah.
I think I stayed up 1 round.
Yeah.
1 round-ish.
1 round too long.
1 round-ish.
Gee, you had the higher initiative.
I
so
did,
you went
yeah, but
first.
I was trying to work out in principle whether or not you'd have stepped through first, but
Just like an arm.
just an arm. Okay. So yeah, G decided, obviously he couldn't use his bow 'cause he couldn't see anything to target,
Mhm.
so he had to go in there.
Mean that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very brave.
Yeah, he was trying.
I can do it like a badass, like pulling out his big silver dagger.
Yeah, well, he remembers the glory that brought him against the vampire back in Temperaments. So, yeah, we'll do some of that.
Good move.
Mm,
So they're just looking at each other,
yes.
sitting in exactly the same position, just like slight
Yeah,
smile, just looking lovingly.
Yeah, we're just.
I
Just
feel like,
both
I feel like a third wheel.
Yeah, I think we should leave.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They're
So, yeah.
We turn your microphones off before we
really
move this
bonding.
on.
Yeah.
We'd have to. You don't edit anything out.
And they both kind of went at the same time as well, which was quite beautiful.
So yeah, so G sort of ran in, saw what was going on, and just ran up to the first cultist he could see to try and stab him with his silver sword or silver dagger. Oh, who's going to pick that up?
Probably no one.
Mm.
Is that how you expected that combat to start? Did you expect at all?
I didn't really have any expectation on the start of the combat. I just knew it needed to start.
Did it end how you thought it would end?
Oh yes.
Yeah, because when you did the first hit and you're like this much of this damage, so anyway, and this much of this damage, I was like, who is it? Who even has that many hit points? And then you're like, and it's going to be 3 attacks against you. I was like, I know you say that your encounters are deadly, but I definitely got a vibe of this isn't deadly. This is non-survivable. This is like a guaranteed
You are going to die.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, so who's still up? Oh, no one. Oh, well. Well.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a TPK moment and then change tack and adventure. That's what I thought might happen.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
but I do know there's always an out with your adventures, hence grabbing the girl and trying to fly out of the Red Dome, because that might shut the whole thing down and they lose power, or there's always something like that in your combats, isn't there, generally? So,
You can never tell what's going to happen. Like if all of you got a nat 20, that spikes your damage massively. You can drop a couple of them, no problem at all.
yeah.
I got a nat 20 with Nyx as well during that fight, so the dice tell the story.
Mm. Nick's died. Oh, Nick's went down too.
Yeah,
Everybody.
By the way, you killed him. Yeah, he explodes. Why he exploded?
He's a bad man.
He's a balloon man.
You love an exploding color.
I just love an exploding colours.
Is that part of the requirements for joining the cult? Is when you die, do you explode? No, sorry, you can't join.
Right.
Sorry.
Our last Tuesday night campaign, not long really the one before, there was a cult in there that were all fire based and used to exploded on a regular basis. I know.
Yeah, they did it in a crowded street, didn't they? And I went round the table shaking the players' hands and then not knowing whether I was role playing a cultist or just a normal person.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Oh,
nice.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So the fight went on. And there was lots and lots of damage being done both ways. I mean, I think we were kind of. How many of the cultists did we kill?
Let me check my notes.
Two?
We
Two,
killed at least one,
Two
So we
two
killed
cops
two.
died. I think Nyx killed one.
but he didn't explode.
No, he didn't explode, right?
He shouldn't have been in that cult.
The trigger for exploding was damage type.
Oh,
Nyx has Shadow Blade, which does a different type of damage to your.
okay. I'll see. I'll see.
And G managed to sort of slow down the cultists, whatever they were doing to the girl.
Yeah,
I-
you interrupted them.
Yeah, I interrupted it by stabbing the leader.
Which part of his body did you stab him in?
I was hoping I was going to kill him, so I had a really graphic way I was going to kill him, but that didn't kind of happen.
No.
Mm.
Where did you stab him, though?
I would have probably, if he was focusing on the girl's body, I would have probably come around the back, stabbed her in the back.
Yeah, what about no?
Yeah,
What about the knife?
I would have taken him from behind.
And the knife?
Filthy.
Filthy.
Bring it back, guys. Bring it back.
It's Andy's fault. It's always this episode this one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Are we going to move on now to the...
It's up to you, mate. It's your
it's
episode.
you're
You're in charge.
How long have we been doing?
40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can divert it if you want. We're pretty good at going off on a tangent.
We
If
are.
you want to expand it a bit, we
Yeah.
can. So guys,
So
what do you think they were wearing under their robes?
Well, I think that's a DM question. How warm is it in the forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we talking
What's
kind
the-
of
what's the
today's
temperature?
temperature, last few days' temperature?
I don't know.
They're all wearing wetsuits with like the flippers on the bottom as well. So you couldn't see it, but when they walked, it was really funny.
They were really
sorry.
fast swim speed. Forest bubble.
Flipper is a dolphin. They wear fins. Isn't that?
You should know.
Because he is
Go-
one.
He
I am a
spends a lot of
cultist.
time in canoes.
Kayaks, you know that. I happen to be a qualified paddy diver as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah.
You're a qualified what?
Paddy diver.
Paddy diver.
Yeah, Paddy.
That's when he gets the
Paddy is one of
Irish
the
accent.
organisations that run. So you got Paddy and British.
The way you're looking at me like I know, ain't you?
Yeah.
You know?
Come on.
So yeah, the,
Lord Master.
the qualifications I took to diving was Paddy.
Paddling.
Okay. Paddling, yeah.
Did you qualifications for
I
paddling?
did. I had to
Still when
take.
you're your age.
I had to take my socks off, and I had to
Did you get a certificate
go
that said you did
up
not
to my
drown?
car.
Today, Andy, we're going to put our face in the water
In the
and blow
sea.
bubbles.
The little mushroom float.
So, back to the story.
Just trying to give you more time.
Okay. Okay.
But no, seriously, what are they wearing under their robes?
Okay, they gave you 2 minutes, by the way.
Thank you.
I don't know. They're normal clothes, probably. They're colourists.
Yeah, but are they posh cultists or are they poor cultists?
Oh.
Because
I'm not going to check in the actual episode, so I'd like to know outside of it.
I'd
One of them is a chef.
They're French, apparently.
Yeah, the French are always chefs because they're very good at cooking.
I don't
It's not a generalisation, it's a fact.
What would you like them to have been wearing under their robes?
Well, all I've got is sweet transvestite outfits in my head, so
Nice, it's full on Rocky Horror.
fantastic.
They're Rocky Horror cultists.
Aren't we glad that we survived so we can see all of them splayed out?
Shit, yeah, I've got the voice actors still there, aren't they?
Ow.
Right.
Yeah.
They may or may not be accurate.
So yeah, everyone except for G was down, and G was actually looking to be the hero in a different way. He was thinking, well, okay, let's see if I can do a bit of a round robin and bring these guys back. Which is why I asked who the closest downed companion was.
How are you going to do that?
I've got cure.
Oh, with a spell.
Yeah. I'll cure wounds with a spell, but I didn't get to use it because I heard a voice.
What's the, if you could like do an accent or like do a voice for the girl, just so we can really picture it, what would she actually have sounded like? No, don't just talk like you, talk like what she would have actually sounded like in that moment.
I don't know if I could do the voice justice. Taylor Swift.
All right, G.
You want to lick a dash? You won't give me dash? You won't help your friends? Come on. Just say yes.
That's got to be the voice from now on.
Yeah.
That is it. You've got to master that.
Practice. You've got recordings, you can listen back to it.
Excellent.
Become a professional.
Are you waiting for an answer?
What was it like? Your little girl's voice? Was it ethereally creepy?
So there is a ride at Alton Towers called the Curse of Alton Manor, which used to just be like a zombie shooting ghost train, but they redid all the story. And it's about this little girl whose parents basically kick her out to her bedroom on Christmas Eve or something. And then she goes a bit mad. It's like a weird story. She goes a bit mad and then possesses the house. And all the way through the ride, it's a really creepy little girl's voice.
Mhm. So now we have to go to Alton Towers together. So that
Nap
we have a
Puntress
point
and
of
Alton
reference.
Towers.
Please.
Well, we have
Next
to record
weekend?
episodes as we go round.
Yeah.
We've already agreed this. Like fully on the roller coasters. and everything.
That,
So
that pun does tell.
What's the ride?
The Curse of Alton Manor. We are not sponsored by or affiliated to Merlin Entertainments, Alton Towers, or any of their rides or intellectual property.
but if they would like you to,
Then they should get in touch. charitygamingguild@gmail.com. Let me know.
yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Oh, it's just going to be people talking.
I don't know that it's recording and anything about.
Oh, she took another video. So I couldn't find a bit with her.
Just like
Yeah.
when your nan's like, "I saw this video. Let me show you." Oh no, that's me. Oh no, that's Barbara. Wait a minute.
I wanted to hear the voice.
I was watching something on telly and I wanted to show you, so I recorded the TV. We're going to go there in person
Okay.
together so we can understand what
Will I fit?
that voice is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very excited to.
Well, we
Why?
did. No, another story that time.
No. He
so-
wants more time on this episode.
I do. So G hears the voice. Remind everyone, what was the voice saying?
Oh, no. Oh, I don't remember what it said. What did it say? Give me Tasha and I'll make it
It's just
right.
like you've got a choice. Yeah, she said you've got a choice.
Yeah. So it was something like I didn't write it down. I had
Yeah, it was
like
on those
give up.
lines. So basically, she wanted Tash's energy or soul.
Yeah.
And in sacrificing Tash, she would make everything right.
Did you like immediately think, yes, I'm going to do this, or was there a genuine turmoil internally?
No, this was all planned. So
I fucking knew it. I was like, you two, I beg you two, you agreed this beforehand because you're being very chill about this. You're being very chill about this.
it's my new character.
Did it detract from the entertainment value though? Did it? Now you know that it was pre-planned. Did it make it less enjoyable when it happened?
I think only in the sense that this sounds so horrible. I was expecting a bit more like conflict from Andy, and the fact that he was just like stone faced, there was nothing. He was just like, "Oh yeah, okay, yep, go for it." He tried to give a bit of the blab of, here, this is what you need to do, G. And I was like, no, that's pre-recorded as well.
It's when you got the dictaphone out in front of the play and to get away, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no shock and awe, and I was like, oh, come on, I was shocked, and then when you went, I was like, oh, well.
I'm a little. I'd perhaps like you to record that bit where you sort of say enjoyment around G's death. So, I mean, Vespa probably did enjoy the fact
She was down. She doesn't know.
and that's a valid point, because obviously, whilst you were all down, you don't know how G died. You don't know what sacrifice he'd made.
Yep.
For his friends.
Yeah, the only person who would know is the little girl who's now laying unconscious.
And we don't trust her for shit. So even if she tells us. But that's interesting. I'm interested to know if she does come back and if she remembers what happened and if it's the same entity or whatever. And then two, what story she gives as to what happened.
Why she needed Tash and why she needed to consume Tash in quite a graphic
God.
way.
If she mentions that, of course.
Well, this is very true, yeah. Yeah.
There's lots of things she could say that we believe, I reckon, other than the truth.
You can get away with a lot as a DM when the players are down. Because obviously the people around the table, above table, know, but your characters don't, so you can't react on that information. So I can lie to you,
Yeah.
and you know I'm lying to you, but that's
Have
not
to
honest,
accept
right?
it. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see whether they just, as there's already an open place, well, it's just going to roll him in, and then
That would be brilliant.
and then Vesper does like a little salsa on the top of the grave.
Is he like 6 foot? We have
So
to fold his
nachos
legs
and
up.
Yeah,
Fit him in it.
as in, a dance routine. Just going to dance on his grave.
Too tall. Drag him up.
He just break his legs up.
You've got form for that sort of thing, so you be careful.
That's right. I already know how Adonis would treat this once he realises we're not far from the city. You'd take your body to the city.
Now, I'm going to carry him.
We've got Vespa. Vespa's strong.
Yeah, but she won't want it.
The little girl can help drag. That's fine.
Judging. Ooh, what do you think will happen?
Well, he's dead, so he ain't anything else to him.
None of us are healers, but there'll be healers in the city. Will be his reasoning. So if he takes your body there, there's a chance they can bring you back. No, about resurrection magic and stuff like that.
Did it legitimately take us like 10 extra episodes just to get back to where we were meant to be the first time we met this girl? It's like, you meant to not kill her. Shit.
No,
Right.
This whole narrative loop.
All the way back to the beginning, and this is where we go.
Witness
Back up the
cancer
Celestial
first
realm,
night.
so-
Yeah.
Told us would have turned up.
If only you would paid attention. No spoilers, no spoilers.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. I might show
Suppose
something to one
questioning
person. but-
for Andy.
Yeah.
You said it was kind of pre-planned.
Yeah.
What was the reason that you?
I think there was two reasons. I mean, I don't know if you remember, but one of the earlier episodes, I said that I'd picked a ranger, so I've never played a ranger, but I also then said that it was the least enjoyable class I'd ever played. So part of it was the fact that I wasn't enjoying playing a ranger.
Yeah.
Part of it was the fact that I felt it was kind of I was trying to sort of, his character wanted to evolve. You know, Tash was trying to make him a better man. It meant that he had to make sacrifices for the good of his companions, his friends. So it felt like a natural conclusion for him.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it was I genuinely did feel awkward when I was doing all this sort of
Mm-hmm.
in-house fighting
Yeah.
with the other characters. And I know that it's only play acting, and I know that we all know that our characters and ourselves are completely different, but I still just can't help feeling awkward about it. So I thought, yeah, well, plus that, let's freshen it up a bit, bring someone else in, someone who can maybe fucking heal.
So out of don't give anything away, obviously, but what sort of things were you looking at for a replacement? What we're likely to see?
Something. A humanoid,
Something with healing abilities.
something with healing abilities.
Did you come up with one character idea and then think, actually, no, I'm not going to do that? You should have.
I came up with a few. One of the ones I was interested in until that new release was a paladin of the genie or whatever. I like the idea of being a bit genie-esque and living in a lamp or a ring or something. But then that new book came out that I bought and thought, oh, there's some nice subclasses and races in there. I like the look of that. So I've
Van
got
Richten's one. What was that? a different-
Raven.
It's Ravenloft, the new Ravenloft book.
Yeah,
Van Ravenloft, yeah.
yeah. So it's something from there. But it does heal. He will heal.
It's a
I
he.
bet you.
It's a he.
I've got a theory of what Andy's next character is going to be. If it's from Ravenloft, I reckon it's a werewolf that licks you to heal you, licks your wounds.
No, funny enough, I was toying with the idea of going Lycan. But I've kind of played a bit of a Lycan before, albeit as the Blood Hunter who had the ability to turn into a werewolf. And I also thought, well, that might be a bit too sort of, let's go back to the yard. Oh, werewolf. So I thought if I pick something slightly different.
Got any theories, Bertie?
He's a were duck.
Alan! It's memorialised.
He heals you by like landing on your head.
Because
and, like, slapping.
when we're alone, I'll tell you what my plan had been.
When we're alone.
But,
With John, that's my turn.
Yeah.
You're next.
He's a hussy.
again, well, I won't give too much away. I had in my mind a way of keeping Tash alive.
Okay.
Soz, mate.
Yeah.
Such a sympathetic being.
I think.
So whilst G would have gone, Tash would have been still around.
Oh well, shit on that, haven't I?
Yeah, yes.
She might still be around. You don't know. That little girl could get up speaking Brummy.
Yeah, it's a really awkward moment every time the girl opens her mouth. There's just.
So, any other questions, people?
And that's the end of that chapter.
So G is R.I.P. Lots of letters there.
Grip.
Oh, yeah. Grip.
Is that the name of your new character?
Nobody's aware of his heroic sacrifice.
No.
Nobody knows how heroic he was. Not even Tash, because she's not there anymore.
And
That was a
now we've
gruesome
got
way.
a fucking babysit. Thanks, G.
This happened with you. This happened with Mara, didn't it? You ended up with a fucking baby.
How old is this child, by the way?
Yeah, but Mara was a
Oh,
baby.
Mara's
10.
baby. This
Okay.
little girl, yeah, like 9, 10 years
Okay,
old.
so she
Yeah.
can walk and clothe herself and wash and shit. We didn't have to.
So blame G. It wasn't G's idea to visit the
I'd
bloody...
like to point out, 9, 10 years old, just because she can doesn't mean she will.
Okay, that's very true.
It still requires some parenting.
Yeah.
G wasn't the one that wanted to go
Did you?
to...
I'm kind of
Is that
hoping
great?
it's a 300-year-old demon. Instead, it would be easier.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of, unless there's anything else, guys, that kind of wraps up the recap of G Steps Up.
Yeah. We will definitely remember what happened next episode.
I
Yeah.
don't believe you.
I wrote notes. Whether I will be able to find them.
I've got to be, as a player, I am kind of intrigued as to what your character reactions are going to be. Knowing that he was not particularly well liked as a character, as a person,
Adonis didn't dislike him.
it's
like,
going to be.
just-
I'm going to be interested to see how
Yeah.
the reaction of the characters, and whether
Find out next time.
the girl actually does say anything positive about him, whether she paints him in a bad picture because she maybe knows from her time as a spirit on your back that he was a bit of an arse. So, G could still play a piece in the story. No, okay. No, all right, then. Good riddance. Well, in that case, I shall bring today's episode to a close. So it's a good night from me. And you can say good night if you want. If
Good
not,
morning.
Good night, if you want.
Good evening.
okay. We've covered all the bases. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Welcome everyone and howdy. We're going to sort of put out a special thanks to all our Patreon members. I will kick us off with our Ruby members. We have Onyx12 Nix, One Fish, and I will be having words with your parents for why they gave you such strange names. Josh, Alberta, Becca M, Paul C, Lil May, and Niall.
And our Sapphire members, Kylie, Dave R, and Gary.
Emerald members, Michael, Samantha and Stuart.
And our Diamond Geezers, Andy, Zeke, Chris L, Martin, David F, John, Bertie and Ash.
And of course, that just leaves our Ruling Council Patreon tier members, Chris BT, Sophia and JP. Thank you to all of our Patreon members for supporting everything we do. And if you want to shout out on the NatPun podcast, head over to patreon.com/charitydnd and sign up today.